Good day to be down here at the fair. It is rain-free, but unfortunately, we do have some storms in the forecast for the weekend. A wetter weekend is on tap for the area. We're also going to cool things down. I know we've ended the heat wave officially, but it's still pretty toasty out here. Unfortunately, with the heavy rain, there will be that flooding risk returning. It's not going to be widespread, but there will be some localized flooding. Let's take a look at our Hunter Subaru Skycam network out over Highlands, and you can see that the clouds have been building over that part of Macon County, but we have no rain to be found. A good view of Whiteside Mountain at this moment. Same thing over the Black Mountains, although up in Yancey County, you can see with our Hunter Subaru Skycam network, we've had some heavy rain moving around the Black Mountains, and that's where most of it's been. 70s and 80s at this hour. It is a toasty afternoon, but again, it's been much hotter than that recently. The humidity is a problem, though. We do have the dew point temperatures, as you see here, in the 60s, so yeah, you're going to feel the mugginess, and that's why you might sweat a little more than you think, even though it's 81 degrees. But on top of that, we have a breeze, and that breeze is helping out, cooling us down a little bit more. Let's take you through time on that Futurecast, and here it is, the weather planner. 70s early on in the evening. By 6 o'clock, we're down into the 60s, and eventually some might even get into the 50s overnight, but that's reserved for the high elevations. There are the showers and thunder showers, as we anticipated. They'd be north and west of the city mostly today, and that's where they've been. And the Futurecast is going to show that we might have a few stray showers popping up here and there as we go through the evening, but other than that, it is going to be on the drier side. Now by morning, that's when we could see some showers redevelop, and lunchtime tomorrow, beyond that, it does get very active. I'm looking at scattered and numerous showers and storms in the forecast for your Saturday afternoon, and again for your Sunday afternoon as well. So that's not the greatest forecast, obviously, to be outdoors here at the Mountain State Fair or something else, but it won't wash out the day. We do have to talk about Hurricane Lee, still a major hurricane. Look at those winds, 165 miles per hour, and it is continuing to move off to the west and northwest. So it's likely to continue to be a force to be reckoned with, but it's going to thread the needle going between Puerto Rico and the Bahamas and Bermuda. So right now, no direct hits to land, and that is great news. Temperatures in the 50s and 60s tonight. We're going to be in the 70s and 80s tomorrow, but the 70s mostly here in the mountains. The 80s, I think, are reserved for our neighbors south. And if you're looking outside this weekend for festivals, lakes, or forests, you know what? You do have the shot of rain anywhere you go, so keep that in mind. Chances of rain are going to be 50 to 60% here Saturday, Sunday, and then dropping them down a little bit Monday, and then we'll start to see the scattered showers return with some thunderstorms early next week. That wraps it up here at the Mountain State Fair. We'll see you again in a half hour.